First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And today's starter, Luis Garcia. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This one lifted in the air, left field. One down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Here's a 2-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Runner.
Bichette goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
1 out and a runner at second. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one not close. 3 balls and a strike. Three-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Base hit center field. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Hey. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Up the middle. and it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Next offering is fouled back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Whit Merrifield waiting to hit for Toronto. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up. Abreu puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston, and today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, Mauricio Dubon. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The why the kick, the pitch. So now 1-2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Going to count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's even up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. Astros are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning with Merrifield up to the plate. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Nathan Lukes out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Nathan Lukes with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. One out. Runners at first and second. Strike three. Got him swinging. 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
And he deals. Here's the 2-2. Next offering is outside. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. That one outside, and the count's full. Jeremy Pena up next. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
2-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 on, 1 out. David Hensley up next for the Astros. Ball to strike. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Check swing. Went around. 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Two now. That one drifts inside. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Laser. Base hit. Coming around third is Abreu. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Got him. And that's the 1st out.
The left fielder, number 25.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 2-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Next one in the dirt. Bounced up the middle. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That misses off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Merrifield, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alejandro Kirk. Kicks and deals. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Ronel Blanco, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there. and that one is going to go. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. Caught looking his first time up. Fly ball down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. And he dropped it. Righty delivers. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swing and a miss. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Let's go, Astros!
Kicks and fires. And it's filled up. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two. Up the middle, Pena whips it to first on the run. That ends the frame. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Houston, bottom of the fourth, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. Back to work, 3-2 now. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Runner leads away at second. Liner snagged at first. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. New pitcher on here, Ronel Blanco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 56, Ronel Blanco.
Here's George Springer.
Leading off the Blue Jays.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because There's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a base hit up the middle.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there. And so now 1-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Hit on the ground to the right side. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Now batting.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. 1-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2. And the righty deals. Chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. 2 on, 1 out. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here is Matt Chapman.
1 ball.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 2. Two on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Alejandro Kirk would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that will end the inning. So the Blue Jays strand 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's going to be David Hensley.
The left fielder, David Hensley.
The 2-1. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. And he's already singled in this game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Chapman settles under this one. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Not even close there. Now 3-1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The wind of the pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. In the air, left field, Hensley has this one sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right
And now, Nathan Lucas.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2 to count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Abreu. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 2 and the Astros 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. And a 2-1 on the way. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He puts it in his pocket. Safe at first without a play.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Bullpen activity starting up now. Trevor Richards appears to be getting loose. Mesa warming up as well. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now it's filled up. Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for Houston. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's all for Jose Barrios, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. The left-hander on now, Tim Mesa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slow roller. And he picks it up in foul territory. And now the count is even. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got him looking. 2 gone. Jose Abreu up to hit. And that's outside. And now the lefty swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Astros lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. New pitcher on now, Hunter Brown. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Number 58, Hunter Brown.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now George Springer, 1 for 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. And now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So up next for Toronto, Bichette. And the pitch.
We got a full count.
No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball to strike. The pitch. Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. 1-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. And Guerrero is set down. And here is Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike two.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering is down low. And the count's even at 2. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. The next pitch misses, and a full count now. Matt Chapman to bat next. The pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Richards. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Kyle Tucker digs in now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The 1-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
So next up for Houston, David Hensley. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Misses outside, and it's a full count. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So they turn things over to the righty, Anthony Bass.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Righty to the plate. And that's too high.
That's a really good take.
Into center. Kiermaier makes the catch. Inning over. One left for Houston. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. And it's even up. Merrifield checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He did not go around. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 2-1. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. Check swing, didn't go. 3-1 now. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Pop, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Check swing, but he went too far. Full count now. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leading up for the Astros.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
Here's a 1-1. And a strike in there.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Eric Swanson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Eric Swanson.
And now here is Alex Bregman. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
Caught him looking for the K.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
So first and second with 2 outs. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And he chases that one. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So remaining in the game defensively, Gainer Diaz. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Seth Martinez gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. The 2-2 now. Bounce to third, and it stays fair.
The bat, number 4.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And the batter is George Springer. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off left side. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Martinez checks on first. Luke's back on a dive. The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now move to first. Luke's back in standing. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Luke's around second, headed for third. They add on late as the run scores all the way from first. It's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 now.
Base knock center field. Vladdy coming around third. He scores, and they lead by 3.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Center field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Astros 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Zach Pop. A chance at his first save of the year.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 56, Zach.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's a 2-1. On the ground, Bichette. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Late swing fouled off. Look out. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, the bad news is that pitch wasn't close. The good news, we're set up to turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Guerrero over to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.